All right. Welcome to episode 5 of Chill Play. This is day 5 of Pantheon Rise of the Fallen's Season 1 playtest. We're a level 5 Paladin. And we have our friend Vante back with us again tonight. Say hello, Vante.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello.
Another beautiful day here in Terminus.
It's beautiful indeed. Looks like the sun is rising. Thank you for the tunic, by the way. I just got a chance to look at it in the light. And it looks nice with my little rusted shield I have going on. I'm gonna come and find you.
Alright, and we're currently enjoying the sunrise, sir.
Oh, I was gonna say, don't tell me where you are. Oh, I found a Lotus, which is the guy that was selling the bags.
Yep, nice. He's raised his price a little bit, I see there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 10 silver each now.
While he responds, I'm gonna double check something on my phone.
All good.
Even though I spent a good $500 on the mixer, which really has helped me keep my microphone under control. Sometimes when I hit record, my mixer is not passing the audio through properly, and it skips every other word. Actually happened to me when I was in a private meeting with a developer. I'm going to be very vague about everything I say right now, and it was sharing some really cool things, and we were having a private conversation, and I wanted to capture what we were talking about just for my own personal documentation. And something I would never share with anyone else. But when I was reviewing the footage, it was all messed up. The audio was completely jacked. So it seems to only happen when I put my computer to sleep at night. My mixer goes into sleep mode too. And then when everything kind of goes back up, basically the computer just needs to be restarted properly, and it can't go to sleep. So I think that's the issue. It's like a power glitch.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right, it does show that I'm live. No, audio sounds good. Cool. I'm at the well. Okay. Oh, oops. I didn't read your previous message. I only have about 9 silver. I think it was 8 the other day. Let's see if he lets it slide. Thank you, good sir. Hey, man, you got to make a living, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Sergeant Dodger? Affirmative. He says, you're definitely live and audio's good. I appreciate you as always, Dodger. Thank you. Alright, now you invited me to group, and I can see you on my little cursor here in the top left. I want to be pointing out some more things about some of the mechanical things. I don't know about you. Have you watched a lot of other Pantheon videos? Like, do they do any tips or tricks or explain the simple stuff? Or not really?
I have not been watching, to be honest.
Yeah, me neither. Like, I'll click on a video and then peek at it, but then kind of turn it off. A few minutes in, like, oh, okay, the game's playable. One observation is I haven't had a single crash, and I haven't been kicked off the server. Not even once.
Yeah, I don't think I've had any of those issues. Yeah, it's been pretty solid.
Yeah.
Game's like it's very well polished for making the statement that this is still an alpha status.
Yeah, 100%. Oh wow, I just two-shot him. I mean, he was light blue, but still.
I just posted a picture in our Discord. Look what I just found. It is a huge Casperolite ore deposit. I put my
wow.
body in the screenshot for comparison. It is gigantic.
Oh, that is huge.
Been hacking away on it for about 2 minutes now. I'm only halfway through it in the progress bar, apparently.
Thank you, sir. Alright, so I just found a patch hide tunic with 5 armor rating.
See, I could have sworn we had looted that before for you. Oh,
I-
no, we did, which you gave it to... That's right.
I
You
gave
it
it-
to Sneaky.
I gave it to Sneaky, yeah.
Yep, that's right.
Which is awesome, by the way. One of my favorite things about these MMOs is giving stuff away to other people and seeing the virtual smiles on their face.
Oh, yeah. All right, 9 Casperolite chunks and a spinal gem. Cool.
Nice. Well done.
Oof. Now how do I get down? Go back the way I came, I think.
Oh, I was going to cut the apple tree.
I definitely have a recent complaint today when I first logged in before we run Discord.
Uh-huh.
You know, every time you come up to an edge and you're holding shift, you know, the character will go into the climbing animation, and annoyingly so, because sometimes I forget that I'm doing it, and
Yeah.
I want the character to run off the edge of a small little step or something like that, and he proceeds to climb. And then earlier I was trying to climb down a large cliff, and he just yeets right off the side. I was like, well, that's inconsistent.
Yeah, I mean, the alternative right now is if you don't change the setting where you have to click shift to climb, then it climbs automatically, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which, in some respects, I mean, that's even worse.
Mm-hmm.
But it is super janky. Wonder, you know what? One of the things I want to check out is how to report bugs. Because I was thinking about it the other day. I'm like, you know, I came into this thinking I was gonna stream for one day and get bored and just walk away from it, and now here we are 5 days in But with all the footage I've collected and all the bugs that we've uncovered, it's like, okay, I could, I like to edit videos. Maybe I can just clip specific bugs, put them into like a compilation, and send it over to them.
Yeah.
I feel like if a lot of the streamers did that, it would make a huge difference.
Yeah, especially if they're specific bugs that can be recreated, on demand. Like they're definitely gonna want that type of information.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that into consideration. Because I still plan on making that Monsters and Memories recording, not the live. That's gonna come after the April 1st update. But that, the edited video, I think I was talking about. But I wasn't really planning on making a Pantheon video. I was pretty much just gonna live stream this and, all right, see you on the next test. But if I am going to edit anything, I might do something like that. And I might, what we just talked about, take the bugs.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw the thumbnail, but I was obsessing over the Hornet yesterday. I'm going to, I for all the viewers out there, just so you guys know that that thing is real, here's a Hornet.
Yep.
And this thing looks awesome. The reason I think it's so cool is because, this is one of those low-level trash mobs from EverQuest. A giant Hornet in Greater Fadark right next to the Kelethan Lift.
Mm-hmm.
And to see it like this, it's like, to be honest, this is kind of more of what I expected when I was imagining EverQuest 2. You know what I mean? Like, give me all the classic mobs and make him just like super high fidelity. I don't want true to life. I still want him to be cartoony. And anyways, I just think this fits the bill, man. It looks so cool. I'm gonna go find one more. One thing I want to try today, and you don't necessarily need to come with me. Maybe if I find like a camp up there, but I want to traverse my way, make my way up the canyon, basically up the mountain, and see what kind of mysteries we can find over there.
Sounds good to me.
So I'll give you a heads up before I start going there. It might be a fool's errand, so I'll let you decide if you want to come or not.
It's exploration.
Yep.
That's part of the game as far as I'm concerned.
Now, 1 second. My apologies for that.
Oh, you're fine, man.
That was a very sweet phone call I just got. The wife was hungry. I took the wife and kids out to dinner tonight. Impromptu. Tickle my toe. And yeah, she wanted some leftovers, so I said absolutely. The Skullcat said, "What's up? What's up to you too, sir?" And Devin threw up the tubular side. What is that thing called? You know, the thing that the surfer dudes do, and like they throw up their hand and say tubular. It's
Oh,
like
hang 10, hang loose.
hang loose with the pinky and the thumb.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, nice. Okay. Oh, Skullcat, great question. He says
It actually comes from Hawaiian culture, but anyway.
Oh yeah. That is very a common place where I see that. Skullcat asked, "So, what's your favorite flavor of chips?" The salty vinegar. I wonder if I can jump off this ledge and survive.
I'm a tortilla chip guy myself.
Well, I would say I'm a tortilla chip guy myself too. It depends on the salsa.
Yeah.
If the salsa's good, I'm all about the tortilla chips. Alright, I'm about to take a yellow bandit and see what happens. Oh,
I am refining all the mats I collected. Now head your way.
well, it's not gonna happen because the one I was trying to attack was bugged, so. But this one's kicking my butt. And she was dodging everything I was throwing at her. Nice. Okay. Skullcat said Shaka. Shaka is hang loose.
Yep. There you
Dodger said it also means pull chocks in military aviation. Skullcat said Oh, those are good. My favorite is Doritos Flamas. Oh, he's talking about the tortilla chips that we were talking about a moment ago. He also said, "What's the rate at which you gain readiness? Readiness, by the way." That's a good question, and I actually have no idea.
It's at the rate of successful actions. So a successful attack, a successful melee attack, spell attack, spell casting. My heals will even add to readiness. As long as it's a success, your readiness will increase.
Nice. Which makes sense why readiness really goes way up when you're in a group setting and you guys just keep pulling mob after mob.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like building adrenaline.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, so I know you're gonna come and meet me somewhere. Do you still want to do that?
Yep. Putting my stuff away right now.
Okay. I'm really impressed with the sound effects, man. Skullcat asked, do different skills increase readiness by different amounts, or is it just X per action?
That I haven't figured that out specifically. I did have a theory, and this is purely speculation. I have not seen evidence of it, but I think criticals definitely do more. Because I've just had a random notice, like whenever I'm waiting for my second tier of readiness or second part of the bar of readiness to fill up, and I'll have a critical attack, then my bar will be completely filled. So I have seen that. I just haven't been able to catch it on confirmation. But aside from like higher level skills doing more or things like that, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it feels pretty consistent that anytime you land an attack or a skill or an ability, it just gradually goes up. But I haven't noticed like any kind of special increase or whatever. To your point. So I found a little howler pup camp on the mountain. They're just pups, but it looks like there's nothing else here, so I'm gonna leave this area. And try not to fall to my death. What was the guy's name? Archimedes Drill? Archimedes?
Archimedes, yes.
Archimedes, yeah. I just ran past the Archimedes drill, and I'm running towards the bandit camp.
Gotcha.
Skneedle said there's a named wolf up with those pups. Oh, that's good to know.
Yep. It should be Rajafus or something like that over there.
Say that again? Rajapus?
Rajafus. Like
Rajafus.
Rajafus.
Oh, interesting.
I have his fang as a relic item. +1 attack power.
Skullcat, now you've got me watching the readiness bar. Actually, I just realized this whole time I haven't even been paying attention to the fact that my heavy slashed uses up 1,000 readiness. And Oath Flame uses up 600 wrath. So, interesting. Oops. Almost got an ad. Alright, let's see. Got some metal nails. Is that part of the quest?
No.
Nope.
Metal bolts.
Metal bolts. That's so odd. So what I think it is I think they drop from a different camp. Because depending on the camp that we go to, I've been experiencing different loot drops. So maybe there's another bandit camp we're not aware of, but you've explored the area a lot more than I have. So, no spoilers.
I am actually, I apologize for the wait. I am trying to see if I can provide some more gifts.
No apology needed.
As I can figure out what fasteners are.
Skullcat said, oh, so paladins have 2 class resources, Wrath and Reckoning points. Yes. Yes. And I don't know enough about either one. With the Paladin, I only found out 2 days ago I could heal. Or actually, and yesterday was the first time I found out that if I use Insight, that it's a ranged, you can pull basically. So like, watch this. Yoink. I was using it to pull aggro during fighting, but I didn't know it also seconds as a way to pull. As a person that's always wanted to play a paladin, this is exactly what I would have imagined wanting. Like for example, I really want to. I wanted to play a. I wanted to play a Paladin in EverQuest, but I chose a Ranger instead. And Ranger was just a better fit for me. But for me, like a Paladin almost felt like a combination of like a cleric and a warrior, right? Just they took the two classes and just merged them together and called it what it was. And I know it's more than that. But what I'm saying is here it actually feels like a very specific class because to Skullcat's point, you've got readiness, you've got wrath. There's no mana, right? So you're technically not operating the same way as a caster would because you have melee type points or abilities, I guess. My vocabulary is pretty weak today, but you get my point.
Yep.
Like what I'm saying is he doesn't feel like a warrior that happens to know how to cast. He feels like an actual like paladin that has these mighty righteous abilities, you know. Skullcat said Paladin looks pretty neat, not gonna lie. I really liked it in EQ too, but I like the direction they're going with it in Pantheon. Yeah, I really like it as well. And I mean, and the Paladin in EverQuest is great too. I just haven't had a chance to play one. I played a Ranger and I loved it. The only complaint about Rangers in EverQuest is that I prefer EverQuest Classic, so Classic Classic Kunark and Vilius. But I hear Rangers get really good in Lucelyn. That's when they get like their special abilities that aren't available until you reach the Lucelyn area. Or Lucklin, if you guys prefer to call it Lucklin. I've always called it Lucelyn.
I call it Lucelyn as well. Yeah, it was so for the Ranger, it's kind of a true statement, but it's not until the class abilities come into it with the Lucelyn expansion, and that was like Endless Quiver and the archery damage multiplier.
Mm-hmm.
So basically this series of AAs you'll spend to increase the Ranger's damage multiplier with archery, and it kind of makes archery viable and becomes the main focus for DPS for the class, along with being able to double attack with a bow and things like that.
Which is awesome, by the way.
Yeah, not 100%, but it puts their archery skills basically on par with basic melee abilities and things like that for most of the classes. I love Rangers.
Yeah, it's my favorite class, bar none.
Bard is still my favorite, I think, but I duoed, well, actually, with Trio on Wayfarers. I had a Bard, a Ranger, and a Cleric. And I wish I did do the Cleric. I wish I did a Druid instead, but man, God, I love that trio. That was so much fun.
Well, to be clear, Ranger is my favorite role-playing class, right? Because anytime I play a Ranger, I think of like Lord of the Rings or Tolkien-esque Rangers, you know, Legolas or one of those elves in general, like just doing their combo attacks with the bow.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I picture in my head. As far as favorite class to actually play from a playstyle, for the past several years, it's been a Druid. Just because of all the abilities I have to help others, porting people around, power leveling with people, and the ability to solo as well. Pretty much any class where I could be, where I can contribute to people, whether I'm in the group with them or out the group with them, is a class I enjoy playing.
We'll get an argument from me.
I found a... What do you call those little green guys with the long ears?
Goblins?
Goblins, yeah. I found a goblin camp. It's like in a canyon, and I can see an entrance to a cave. They're all red to me. But have you found that yet?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We saw one yesterday.
Right, but have you seen the one that's you have to go through a canyon to get there?
Don't think so.
Okay. It's basically to the north of the Archimedes drill, or the bandit camp. I think it's north. Kind of got turned around. Skullcat said, I originally called it Lucelin as well, but since I played on a bunch of TLPs and heard so many people say Luclin, I just say both now. Yeah, same here. I say both. I mean, especially Sean, you know, from Monsters and Memories, he calls us Luclin, and the dude worked for them for, you know, the better half of the early 2000s, so I think the EverQuest devs would know a thing or two about how to say Lucelin, Luclin. I wonder if there's any kind of like hidden Easter egg behind why they called it that and spelled it that way, but it's probably not that serious. Alright, I just pulled 3. Let's see if I can fight 3 at a time. So I just pulled 3 bandits, and I'm fighting all of them at the same time.
Ooh, how's that going?
1 left.
Nice.
Yeah. That's pretty crazy. I was wondering if I should run, and I was like, you know what? Worst case scenario, you know, I'll be ported back to my buying spot. I was not expecting to win this fight, but... Oh, I just got an ad, actually. Alright, so now I'm on number 4.
Oh crap, I can't figure this out. So, okay, sorry, for my hold up, I was trying to make you a set of chain armor. And I have
No
all
way.
the schematics to make a full set of chain armor, and I have all the materials to make a set of full chain armor. But I can't, so the part of the recipe says I need fasteners, and I can't figure out, I just spent all my money buying different schematics for stuff I thought were fasteners, and they were not. So I don't know what Intrium item I'm missing. And it's driving me crazy.
Okay, so I just killed 4 bandits back to back without medding or healing, and now I'm getting attacked by 2 gray howlers at the same time.
Well, that's what's gonna do you in.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think I'm about to just destroy the entire zone. This is actually pretty crazy. I can't imagine how powerful I'd be if I upgraded my weapon anymore, and also, like, you know, one of the concerns about these games where they put so much emphasis on the group play, that people say, oh, so that means that solo play is going to be non-existent. But yeah. So now I got a little pup attacking me. So I killed 4 bandits back to back without resting, and then a guy attacked by 2 gray howlers. Unfortunately, 3 of the corpses for the bandits disappeared on me.
I mean, you have to be proud of that sustainability.
Oh yeah, no, I got that all on footage. I caught it in 4K. That was intense. Skullcat said Paladin is overpowered. Confirmed. See, that's why I probably should delete. I'm going to delete this footage because I already know somebody's going to say that, because that definitely felt like, I just felt like a boss. I mean, they were all blue cons, but they weren't light blue. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, they're probably going to nerf it. Skullcat said, I've seen interviews and EQ devs seem split on it too. Oh, regarding the Luclin conversation? Yeah, you're right about that. Skullcat also said, remember, these are the people who named all those gates of Discord zones. Good point.
That is a fair point.
I look forward to the day we can play with Skullcat. He's a funny dude. Nice. Okay, so this one's white. They might actually both be white. So I'm fighting a white one. Okay, so I got one down. That was like very close to not going my way. Looks like the other one's bugged. I thought it was hitting me, but now it's not hitting me at all. Either that or his animation is bugged. I'm not sure which one it is. Hold on, I'm gonna loot this before it disappears. Oof, hit him for 39. Nice. And Skullcat said in response to what I said about playing with him, he said, I look forward to that. Skullcat, remind me, are you playing Project Quorum at the moment? So I think the... Oh, never mind. I was going to say, I think they're bugged right now, but they're not, because... Definitely just took a lot of damage from this one. It's the animation. Her animation is bugged right now. Oh, I can't even speak about these bugs because like it will be bugged for 1 second and then all of a sudden the animation will start working again. So it's like back and forth. Skullcat said, "Nah, I'm not playing any AQ right now. I could maybe look into it." Yeah, man. Whenever you get that itch, hit me up, and we actually helped a couple people get back into Classic EverQuest on my Discord. One of the guys that we got into Classic EverQuest never played EverQuest in his life. He just saw one of my YouTube videos, joined my Discord, and we became good friends. I think he was from like Sweden or something, but what impressed me the most about him is how quickly he picked it up and got into it.
Nice.
Yeah. Skullcat said, "I did tell myself I'd retire, though. It's been a year or two. There's no such thing as retiring from EverQuest. I've taken a 3-year break, a 2-year break, a 1-year break, and I've always come back." You know, EverQuest is like that song, "Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down." Just wait, if you think that singing was good, now that I have a professional dynamic mic, we're gonna have Korean karaoke nights. That's gonna be really fun. Have you ever?
Go ahead and say I'll pass on that one.
No, you're gonna love it, you're gonna do it, and you're gonna love doing it. No, I'm just kidding. But have you ever been to a Korean karaoke, or do you know what that is?
I have not. I imagine the karaoke is for the same way I've seen this for like the Japanese karaoke, where it's like a
Yes.
it's a room. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a room.
I've always wanted to
drink
try
lots
it.
of, yeah. Go ahead.
I absolutely. So my wife and real life friends love to do the karaoke bar thing, whatever, and I'm okay with the bar scene, not the karaoke thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear other people singing terribly and things like that. Unless it's my friends that I can make fun of. So
Right.
the idea of being in a closed room, where it's a soundproof room, where it's just us singing and I can laugh at them all I want, that appeals to me more than the regular karaoke bars and stuff.
I'm with you.
All right, I'm en route, sir.
Okay, so I just realized that my healing is not from readiness, but it's actually from wrath. Okay, so I'm gonna make sense of this in a second. Alright, so Oath Flame, right? A swift burst of celestial flame that lightly heals your defensive target. Okay, never mind. I was gonna read it and then I got attacked again. Position. So Fervent Strike generates 100 wrath. So I just need to keep using that. That's gonna keep generating wrath, and then I can keep generating Oath Flame to heal me. Oh, and there's Vante.
I have arrived.
Yeah, I literally took out this entire camp solo.
Thanks.
Hey, Aaron. Dude said, "What kind of game is this? It looks old." I think you know what kind of game it is. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. Let me know if you have any other questions. All right, where is Vante?
I just healed you.
Ah, there you are, bud. All right, so
Yep.
if you saw my inventory now, you'd be impressed because I am completely filled up.
Oh. You want to... Do you have space for a bag? You probably don't, do you?
No, I do. I have space for a bag. Hey, Scruffy Bard, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Dodger.
There you go.
Thank you, brother.
There's a bag.
Why are you
Yep,
giving me
no problem.
bags, man? You're spoiling me. All right, so Scruffy Bard said, what's good, man? Good to see you, man. I'm just chilling. Long day at work. Put the kids in bed and took the family out to dinner tonight, so it's been a chill night.
The large Farba guy was asking for the campus that we're just passing through, so he can have it.
Yeah, he can have it. So I'm gonna just stuck myself really quick back at the Paladin guild. Skullcat said it's always fun to hit the Nore bag. I'm not sure what that is. Dodger said, do you run your audio through a separate utility? So I used to run it through some Rode software, but then I got a mixer instead. So it's basically from the XLR mic, and then it goes into the, let me see if I can pull it out without destroying everything. Nope, can't pull it out. Anyways, Skoka said it's not even released. XCXX said I suggest playing Project Quorum and let this one cook for a while. Thanks for the suggestion. I'll definitely keep playing Pantheon for the next 2 days because I'm having fun. And then I'll go back to my normal schedule of playing Quorum. Scruffy Bars said, good to see you too. Hope all is well. Scruffy Bard said, nice. We stand Sugar Daddy Vante. Yeah, Sugar Daddy Vante indeed. Thank you, Vante, for the bag, dude. I don't know why you're spoiling me. Skokat said, Norabag Korean karaoke bar. Oh, okay. Norabang. With the amount of times I've been to Korean karaoke, you'd think I would know that by now. I remember in high school, I memorized a whole... well, I didn't memorize it. It was part of my chorus class, but it was a Korean song. It was Ni Win Buai. I forgot what it means. Yep. That's pretty much what I do. Pretty much just play Project Quorum, EverQuest. I might, anything that's like classic or cool. So like sometimes I'll play EverQuest, which I consider classic, right? And then I might try other games that I feel are cool, like Enshrouded. I tried that recently. That's definitely a cool game. Pantheon, it's cool, right? So hence the name Class&Cool. Really outside of that, it's just a cool place to document my EverQuest experience, because when I was playing it, it's been 25 years now since I've started playing EverQuest. I always wished that there was a way I could like document the whole journey or whatever, so I can rewatch it later, relive the memories, and it's kind of the main point of why I started this channel, so I can rewatch the stuff later. But yeah, all right. So, do you need anything from me, Vante? Do you need an empty bottle for the quest or anything like that?
No, and I just looted Withering Club, so that was an update. For now, I think we can pretty much just kind of do whatever. Man, that handsaw for that odds and ends quest.
I think it's got to be bugged.
It has to be. Like, I've never seen it drop. I haven't seen the bolts either. Unless those are like a clickable from the chest or something like that. I have no idea.
Yeah, it's probably bugged. I mean, with the amount of bugs I've like witnessed, I definitely think I should make a video just covering all the bugs and send it over to Joppa. I think that's the kind of feedback he'd appreciate after all, you know. It's so funny hearing the guy get excited. Wait, what's happening?
I'm dying to the G'day smugglers.
Where? Oh, I see you. I'm pulling him. Alright, I got your back. The town is under attack by smugglers. Perfect timing. Is he getting healed?
I don't think so. Nice.
The vendor was helping us.
Was it? Oh, crap.
Oh gosh, I guess somebody helped us a little too much. This isn't yours to loot. Oh well. Scuffrey Bard said they drop from chests typically. What does?
The chests that are always bugged that we can't get into.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Scruffy. Yeah, I was. We were. Oh look, you have the whatchamacallit's epic. What class are you again? You're a shaman. You've got the shaman epic on you right now.
Oh yeah, let's see if I can get it fixed. Let's see.
Okay, it's fixed now.
yeah, that's my new mace.
That's such a goofy glitch, dude. All right.
Yep.
Did I complete my quest yet? Okay, I did. Rusted longsword. I'm just gonna sell everything because I already have that in the bank. Shorty, what you think? Oh, the bolts are in there? Okay. What about the handsaw? Is it also inside the chest that's bugged currently?
I'm taking another smuggler down here. I'm trying to see if we can get the smuggler orders to drop down here.
Sure. Happy to help. Just give me one moment to make room in inventory. Somebody's asking me to transfer some items to their alt. That's very classic a request right there. Oh, that's nice. Alchema just said, I've seen your streams and they're amazing. That's the first time somebody has recognized me in any game, which is kind of scary. That's kind of what I was worried about happening sooner or later.
My damage output is terrible.
I don't know if you know this, but have you ever heard of it? Like, is there a way to make a like a channel? Never mind. I'm not gonna say anything. Oh, I'll just say it. Is there such a thing as making a channel private, or is that like only membership stuff, which forces people to be behind a paywall? Or you don't know?
Don't know. Do not know.
Okay. Okay. Patch hide belt. Okay. So, vengeance amulet. Okay. I'm ready. So they're giving me a vengeful amulet, bladed earring, carved bone ring, 2 of those. So the carved bone rings are +2 health. Bladed earring is +1 dexterity. And the vengeful amulet is 2 armor and +2 health. Nice. See you soon. Nasty one. Hey. Hey there. Ah, there you are. Oops. Wrong button. So trade. Got one of these, and these. Confirm. Perfect. Nope, I think I don't. Not yet, at least. Tarnished ring is what I have. Oh, you don't have to do that. Oh, you don't have to do that. Gosh. Now I'm being called names. This person called me a streamer. Gosh. I promise you, if anyone in the chat ever calls me a streamer, I will insta-ban you. I'm not a streamer. No, but I appreciate the kind words. Ah, it's Ronnie. Ronnie. If you remember, I did some comments. Of course. LOL. How could I forget? I remember every one that swings by. Thanks for the ring. Anywho, that was a very kind thing to do. And that was very cool again because I'm glad that you can transfer. Well, obviously you can transfer between alts, but that's really cool. So now I have a +2 carved bone ring, +2 health.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Very nice.
Yeah, this is, oh my gosh. Skullcat said, you mean a YouTube channel? You can make it private, but then nobody can view anything without an invite. Okay, well there you go, without an invite. Okay. And then Skullcat said, what about influencer / cackle? Don't ever, that's even worse, dude. Influencer. What a cringe thing to call yourself. I'm an influencer.
Dude, when I went to Hawaii last year for vacation, almost every young person I found out there was, that's what they claimed. Like, oh, I'm a streamer, influencer, content creator.
Jeez.
What?
Oh god.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was bad.
Sick. Look, no, there's nothing wrong with doing cinematography, videography, and all that stuff. And there's nothing wrong with sharing it with the world, you know, so I'm not hating on it. But if the intention is just to say, hey, look at my life and pay me for that, I mean, I guess I could even understand that because you're literally putting your entire life on blast. You're prostituting your privacy out to the world. So that's one thing I hate about doing what I'm doing right now because I'm a very private, introverted person. But I'm also the type of person that couldn't care less what anyone else thinks. So it comes naturally. All right. And plus, I guarantee you this channel will never get bigger than it should. I've pretty much like plateaued and reached my peak, which I think is a great thing. We have a very good community, a very good Discord. Everyone is cool and nice, no trolls. And we're going to keep it that way. I refuse to get any bigger than what I am now. Okay, let me sell this stuff. I have a recipe fragment. Do you want it?
Yes, please.
Coming right up.
Always, always, always.
So tell me and everyone else a little bit about what the recipe fragments do, because I have no idea.
So I've discovered, well, I mean, I've collected quite a few of these things, right? But I've basically discovered combinations of recipes and stuff like that. So recipes are not unlocked. You have schematics and then you have recipes. Schematics are typically purchased or quested, and those will teach you things like how to create a tunic, how to bond leather, things like that, so that you can make bigger, better pieces of whatever thing you're trying to make, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then there's the recipes. Recipes are more the product or produce an item that will be a direct benefit. So like the first thing you top off the top of your head when you think recipes, you think cooking or brewing or alchemy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those are the top three right there on the top of my head that are like the most direct. You don't have a trade skill journal or a recipe book or anything like that where when you unlock certain things, uh, you know, once you craft the apple cider that I shared with you the other day, like once you create that, you now have it unlocked and you can just click it and it doesn't. We don't have that system here. So
Right.
as you discover recipes, you need to record them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all about discovery and which items are what or whatever and things like that. And through these recipe fragments, I've discovered probably three or four different combinations of stuff that are almost products, and two of them I absolutely discovered recipes that are like full on alchemy potion, plus 10% speed, things like that, um, which are direct beneficial buffs for potions, things like that at an entry level for alchemy. And it's all through getting these recipe fragments and just kind of putting things together. So like the one you just gave me says, the scrap piece of paper seems to have once held part of an alchemical recipe. The only thing that you may read is dot 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 berries, comma, the small fang of a snake, and dot dot dot. And so I've learned that
Oh, okay.
most of the entry recipes are like 3 items, right? So there's 2 items right there: the blackberries that we can harvest and a snake fang, a small snake fang.
Mm-hmm.
And so after that, it's just I've been going through trying to find different things I can combine with that. And then yeah, like that's how you're able to just kind of discover recipes that way. Is you're finding out like through these drops that what 2 pieces are, and then you're just kind of going through all the stuff you collected to find that third piece. It's really
Interesting.
interesting.
That is a
Yeah,
very interesting take. I like that.
yeah, I like it. It's just all part of the exploration type of stuff that I really enjoy that type of thing. And of course, me being the person I am, I'm I have a Obsidian Vault, note where I've been collecting all this data. So
So are you going to build a wiki out of it?
no, I am not. I am not that guy. I may create like through Obsidian, I may create my own wiki, but I am not. I was so man in the original EverQuest. I think I mentioned this before. My original character was a rogue. When I started getting into poison making, man, that was me and like 2 or 3 over time. 2 or 3 yellow steno pads, filled with my notes that I later turned into documents, and I created a little folder that I had on my desk and all that other stuff. And yeah, man, I was EQ traderings that thing from the start. And then of course, it quickly became obsolete once EQ traders when it became a thing. But um, I really enjoyed doing that. I thought it was really neat. And then like that was part of the social experience for me as well, as meeting up with other rogues. And I was like, hey, have you tried combining this with this, and da da da. And they're like, oh, you should try do this one, and it does this instead. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. Just part of the discovery, and it was really fun.
That's really cool. Sorry, I was taking a sip of water, so I was on mute.
Ah, no, you're good, man. All
I
good.
think one of my favorite things about EverQuest and yeah, EverQuest, because I can't really compare it to anything else, is that discovery and taking notes, reading the dialogue, and like reading the different components or going on the wiki and trying to figure stuff out. Because I still get that feeling that I'm discovering something, and it almost feels as if like I'm doing something that other people aren't, right? It's not part of the meta. It's not part of the min-max. It's something somebody normally wouldn't even quest for because they have their like path to level 60 or whatever, right? And I'm not saying everyone does that, but like I'm not a raider. I don't do like many crazy like raids or anything. Every playthrough in EverQuest, I try to do like unique and different things that I haven't tried before. And whenever I start researching those unique or different things or those different mobs that I've never tried before, I feel like I'm discovering it all over again, like it's brand new. Zukin Sculpts has entered the building. Hey, Zukin. Skokat said, just a big old Excel file is good enough. That's true. Or, in my case, it's a notepad.
Hey, Zukin, how you doing, man? I feel nervous and honored that he's watching us now.
Yeah, Zukin, he joined the other day. Robert Engstrand, which is the composer for Monsters of Memory, he was here a couple days ago. And then First, he's another developer that is with Monsters of Memories. He actually hangs out with us on a regular. So I'm very, very, very grateful and blessed to be hanging out with the coolest dudes on the interwebs.
If it's okay with you, I'd like to geek out on your stream a little bit. Zukin, I'm a big fan, dude. I watch I can't catch your streams when you do it, but I usually watch your YouTube uploads after the fact. Love your work, man. Sorry, I'm done fanboying now.
No, go for it.
Probably not, but I'll try.
No, I mean, that's one of the cool thing about, Zukin and the rest of the squad is they're just regular people like you and me, and they just so happen to hear some of the things we say about Monsters and Memories and take it under consideration. So that's always appreciated as well. Atari said, "How's it going, chat?" And Mr. Cool, gosh, I'll let that one slide. Mr. Cool is okay. Atari, you missed it. Somebody called me a streamer, and Skullcat tried to call me an influencer, so I almost banned him for life. Atari, yeah, go ahead.
Looking at what you just said, like kind of prospectively, I'm like and I've told you this before. I loved having the conversations with Sean and stuff in his streams and things like that. It's like, but now that I'm thinking about it, like that's when I'm in the mind state of thinking of development and things like that. And now in your stream, we're just kind of sharing like unadulterated opinions and things like that. And now I'm terrified if I say something wrong, I'm gonna get a message from Sean in a minute, like the next morning. It was like, so I noticed you said this on, crap.
Yeah. Well, that's that funny true story. Like Zukin and Zach were talking about the Wood Elves, and I made my opinions known very loudly in some comments on one of their videos, and Zukin brought up my comment, and Zach was like, "Oh, that guy is gonna try to take credit for any ideas. Make sure you don't give him any credit for anything. He's gonna say he thought of that." I'm like, no, I promise, I'll never do that. But he was saying it playfully and he was joking. But Atari said, I did a handful of WoW raids, but it's not for me, and definitely not why I play MMOs. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, agreed.
Scarfy Bart said, Zukin, what's good?
Yeah, I did WoW through to Burning Crusade and haven't touched it since. It didn't feel the same way for me for the raids and the community and the experience. It just wasn't the same. It felt super theme parky and handheldy, and I couldn't find that same interest and intrigue and mystique that I had through EverQuest and Monsters of Memories and now Pantheon. It wasn't the same.
Well, okay, are you sitting down for this one? All right.
Damn. Okay.
Zukin heard you.
Crap.
He said, "Thanks, man. Appreciate it. You just got attention from a celebrity, my dude."
Hey, at least it's only positive.
Oh, of course, man. Everyone there is just having a good time, man. Think of it this way. It's what we talked about being positive the other day. Positive, constructive feedback, hanging out, chilling. I mean, think about it. Like, I wouldn't want somebody coming here and just like spewing, talking out their neck, being rude, being arrogant, right? Everyone that comes over to their channels and their YouTube channels for the most part is very polite, genuinely curious, like, whoa, what are you making? This is cool, Those are the type of interactions they appreciate, I mean,
Well, it's
I
funny,
don't want to
like
I don't
out
want to
of
speak for
respect for your
them.
channel, I've been
Yeah.
trying to keep our dialogue as like clean as possible. And my nephew's constantly giving crap for it too, because they're like, hey, on his streams, like, you don't talk like you normally do. I was like, no, I'm trying to keep a level of professionalism when I'm talking on his stream.
Yeah,
I don't want him having any issues on YouTube. I cuss like a sailor on the regular, and I'm very blunt and things like that. But the thing is like I'm fully aware like what we're doing and things like that. And if we have comments or we have opinions that developers or whoever is going to hear and it makes a change, I want it to be in the best way I can present it, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I 100% agree. And yeah, I don't mind like somebody talking like a sailor, you know what I mean? As long as it doesn't become like
Dude, this is what I need.
obscene, you know what I mean? Like like every other word, like Sneaky Beans. That guy. Oh, I can't stand him. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. Atari said boycott ant-eyed elves. Oh my gosh, gosh. I actually, it's funny. I was kind of thrown off by the initial concept art of the elf eyes, and then it actually grew on me because I started to visualize it. When you're looking at concept art that's black and white, it's hard for you to visualize how the eyes are going to look with the skin tone and the fact that those eyes might have different colors and luminosity and all this other stuff. So once I actually took some of the concept art and I put it into Photoshop and I started tweaking it myself, and I actually did a comparison between eyes with a pupil and iris and then eyes the way they are, but I added like color and all this stuff. And I mean, either one worked. So at that point I kind of dropped the whole wood elf conversation because I was like, it looks great. Zukin says and yeah, this is so accurate. He said we're all a bunch of MMO nerds talking about what we care about. Exactly, 100%. That's all we are.
Talking about the concept art, like in every form of concept art, whether it's for oh dude, it's raining. I don't think I've ever seen it rain here yet. Concept art, whether it's for comic books or your favorite manga or video game or whatever have you. I've just learned to always take that with a certain grain of salt if they're declaring it's concept art, because I've never had a more confusing time to try and understand some concept art I've seen and then seeing the end result and be like, those two are not the same, even remotely. So the final result can vastly differ from the original concept art for sure. Classic case on topic for EverQuest, right? If you look back and go through, I have a book somewhere, the history of EverQuest like that has the original concept art that they had for the Erudites, right? And then what we got in EverQuest are two completely different things.
Yeah. No, I was just showing off my little. I always keep my EverQuest manual close by just because I'm weird like that. And I actually have my CD here too. But what I like about Monsters and Memories is that they're like bringing their concept art to life. Like, so far, a lot of the textures and stuff I've seen, like, I'm like, oh, that's just concept art. But then when I see like Zukin working on it, I'm like, oh my gosh, he's bringing the concept art to life. Like, I think that's even cooler when you can take concept art and turn it into reality.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. I was like, I try not to, knock the ability to do it, because I can't do it as much as I wish I could. I can't do it, so I'm not gonna knock anybody that does.
Watching his, let me pull that off of you really quick. Pull aggro.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. Actually, one of I don't know if you noticed my thumbnails, but you know, I try to make them look good. Of course, looking good is in the eye of the beholder. But I when I was in college, one of the things I was majoring was graphics design and business administration. So I ended up focusing on business administration because I wanted to get into game development, but then I was like, I really just got to focus on what's going to make me guaranteed money. So I got into like IT and IT sales and all that stuff. But initially, like the passion was I wanted to get into game development and I wanted to be an art designer. So that's what I love about watching Zook and stuff, is because he's pretty much living the life that I was kind of going for in my childhood. Because I really got into the idea of game development, especially after EverQuest came out, because I was 13 years old. So I was really big on illustration. I would, you know, one of my favorite ways of drawing was like with pen and paper. Long story short, now that I'm watching all these streams from Monsters and Memories, it's kind of rekindled that fire. So now I'm doing research on the programs that they're using. You know, my son, he's really into design as well. He's got like an engineering brain, and he's been using Blockbench to make custom models for Minecraft, which I'm very impressed that how quickly he figured it out. But now I'm basically doing research on how to use some of the software that Zukin uses. So, you know, just so I can play around with it too. Make my own models and textures and stuff like that. For no particular reason, just kind of like this YouTube channel is for no particular reason. This is scratching that creative urge I have. But I'm definitely inspired by watching the development of Monsters and Memories.
He's there.
He's gonna die.
The jacked rabbit.
You're gonna die, boy.
He's gonna hit you like a truck.
Oh, hey, I feel like the music changed.
Yeah, did you notice the red sky just a second ago?
Yeah.
Waiting for something to come.
I think it's because of the
green.
sunrise. Man, this
Could
guy
be.
has a lot of HP.
Yep. Well, he's jacked, man.
Oh, he's red? Oh gosh, I didn't know he was red.
Yeah, he's jacked. He's orange to me, dude. So he's level 8.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah, you're gonna have to step up your game on this one, man.
Yeah. It's alright. We got this. Don't waste all your
I'm not
mana.
winning.
Don't waste. Save your mana.
I have honor recovery up, so
Okay.
I'm gonna get some of it back. I'm trying to keep just at least one hot on you this entire fight, but I'm trying to land debuffs. I got one on him, the other one won't land, and none of my dots will land.
Okay. Yeah, I'm missing my shots as well. Some of my heavy
Yeah.
slashes.
I'm sometimes hitting.
This is our first boss fight in Pantheon.
Yep, a jacked rabbit.
Oh gosh. Okay, he's got me. It's alright. It's alright. Don't even worry about it.
You're good. I'm getting the mana back now.
Look at his HP though.
Oh, I know. This is gonna be a wild fight, dude. It's gonna take a minute, but we're sustaining, so it's a battle of attrition at this point. I just don't want him to run. That's gonna be a nightmare. Alright, I got enough mana. I'm gonna try and do one more dodge. Just try the flames. Nope. Yeah, this is not going well.
This is going great. He's already at half health almost. Yeah, the battle music definitely changed. It became epic. I'm gonna turn it up.
In my own head, I'm hearing like the Goku intense music. Dun, 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 dun.
Dude, Pantheon has a sense of humor. They literally changed the attack music for this mob. There's like a chorus in there as well. I don't know if you can hear it. You know, like the chorus in the background singing.
Yep. Because mine's just like a really intense drum beat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it's normally that, but it changed this time for me.
Poison land. Hey, it landed. There we go. There's gonna be some damage for him. Resisting it. How can you resist it after it lands? Man, feedback time. Chris, need you to get on that, man. Like, if a spell lands, it shouldn't be resisted.
Nice, heavy slash for 33.
There you go. He's not running.
Good. Nice.
There we go.
So, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Rabbit foot. Fur. Meat.
Do you
Nothing special at all.
You want to see how special it is? Do you want to roll for it?
No.
No,
You
no.
take
Let's no. I'm gonna loot it, but I'm good. We're gonna roll for it.
Oh, rippling rabbit hide boots, huh?
Yes. 3 plus 3 armor, 3 strength, 3 constitution. I mean that's perfect for me, but we're gonna roll for it because I want to.
You're taking that. You're taking it. Congrats.
Ah man, I can't do that. No, it's no congrats. It's congrats after we ran. We just demolished that thing, you know, and it's only fair. That was really fun. Let me at least see how they look on me before I give them away. Hold on.
Let me become account bound.
No, I don't think so.
Skillcat, yes, I did have a mace. I switched to an axe. I'm trying to get all my weapon skills up. Currently, my spear is maxed out, and my crushing is maxed out. Axe I just started, and I need to get a two-handed staff at some point as well.
Okay, ready? Random 100. Or I think it's just random 100. Okay, I rolled a 6. Nice.
You got 80.
Nice. Congratulations, dude. Oops.
Right, well, at the very least,
wait,
I
hold
can
on.
give you...
Wait, no. Don't give me anything. I don't even know. It's not letting me transfer it. No. Don't give me anything. Just take it fair and square. We don't have to trade. Thank you.
Well, what boots do you have?
Oh, I'm OP right now. I have patch hide boots.
Alright, yeah, these boots look pretty dope.
Yeah. They look like what do you call those boots that you go through like you waddle through water?
Oh yeah.
Like the yellow boots. Yeah. Let me read some.
The irony is like the +3 Constitution.
Yeah.
The irony is that my buff effects, right? The buffs I'm always casting, Mark of the Fire Claw and Grip of Shale.
Mm-hmm.
Their effectiveness with us is based on my Constitution stat. So the higher that is, the better my buffs are.
Oh,
So
nice.
let's see here. Yep,
Um,
sure enough, you got an extra point in dexterity now just because of that. Let's see. What about the stamina one? Yep, extra point in strength and stamina.
Scruffy
Nice, dude.
Bard. Nice. So I'm going to read some of this. Scruffy Bard said, because this is all before we started fighting. Scruffy Bard said, a game made by gamers for gamers, better than marketing running the show. 100% agree. Skullcat said, did you get a back item there? He's red. Good luck. Oh yeah, I can't believe we won that. Zukin said, Blender is free, and it's a powerhouse. So I'm definitely going to be downloading Blender tonight. Thank you for that, Zukin. Skullcat said, we got boss battle music. I know, right? That was definitely boss battle music. And Pantheon definitely has a sense of humor for that. Zukin said, not some shitty free software. That's good to know, because it's always good when you can get good software at no cost like that. Skullcat said,
Zukin actually
that's super
he
cool.
turned me to Blender as well, and I actually have used Blender for a while now. I am terrible at it. He makes it look easy, and he even was nice enough to give me some tips and stuff on his streams. But they don't correlate. I suck, and I've proved it many a times.
Well, let me tell you, the first step to getting better is to not say I suck. You want to change that phrase. No, I'm being serious. You want to change that phrase to currently I'm not getting the results I'm looking for, but I'm improving. Definitely not at the level I want to be. Because here's and this is a message to all the children out there. If you say that you suck at something, you're gonna forever suck at it. But if you say that you need improvement and you're gonna keep trying, you're gonna make it. Keep on pushing on. Okay, I was just being corny right there. I'm just teasing. So, okay.
Thank you, line of sight aggro being a thing. I just literally walked up right behind a Godai trapper, which is orange to me.
Oh, where?
You want me to pull it?
Oh, no. I just pulled a rabbit.
Oh, yeah, that's a placeholder. Yeah, King Rabbit. Yeah, let's get him.
Yeah. Let's actually pull him back here. We'll camp this for a bit.
I think I have a quest for the Godai to stop their. Oh no, I don't think I. Yeah, I didn't. Crap. I didn't take that quest. The Huntress.
Behold, the King Rabbit appears as a placeholder to that raging battle ready. I forgot, darn it.
Back to Rabbit.
Ah, shucks.
Yeah, I forgot the name of it, so it completely messed up my monologue.
So that rock face right in front of me, go around the corner there. That's the trapper if you want to pull it.
Okay. Zukin said, sucking at something is the first step to being kind of good at something. 100%. Everyone sucked at something. You know? You couldn't even poop in a toilet until you got out of diapers, right? So we all started... he's red to me.
I appreciate the analogy.
It's because
it's a little more dynamic and colorful than I would want, but I'll accept it in the intent it was given.
I got too many kids. That's the problem. I know I have at least 3. So, all right, give me 2 seconds.
Now I was learning how to do Blender because I was doing mods for a game called Project Zomboid, and I really wanted to add my own items and have the 3D models in the game and things like that. And I started off with items that already existed and just kind of modifying those. And yeah, no, I didn't make any progress on that at all. Best I was able to do was like change the baseline color textures and stuff, which I figured that out. So I was like, I was gonna make it an axe, and if it was gonna be one for my recipes, it was gonna be a blue axe. And that's as far as I got.
Well, I look forward to seeing your work, and you know what we can do is in the future, we can do this on the Discord, but we can practice We can practice Blender together and learn off of each other.
I would love that. I would actually love that. It's been a great deal of my life learning things on my own. I actually enjoy the idea of learning it with people and bouncing ideas off each other and stuff.
It's bugged. Yeah, I
Is
think.
it? Oh, no wonder it didn't aggro.
But the good news is the camp that we were at just now.
Respawned?
Yeah. What I was gonna say is that camp wasn't bugged like it normally was.
That's good.
So, I remember trying to figure out a hammer editor for Half-Life. It was fun, but I always sucked at it. That's Atari right there. Skullcat said, "Didn't Vante have a mace?" He's just punching the rabbit. LOL. Oh yeah, his mace got bugged. Atari said, "No holy hand grenade on the hotbar?" Question mark. Skullcat said, "Is /random in the game?" Yep. I think the red cloth in your inventory is a back item. I'm gonna need to say the Skullcat said, taking notes. Skullcat also said, "Actually, I think I was still in diapers when I learned to use a toilet. My big sister taught me when I was 1 and she was 4, LOL. At least that's what my parents told me." Oh, thank you for sharing that. Atari, see what I started? Atari said, it can be tough when you feel like you've made good progress and realize you've barely tipped your toe in the water. I had that feeling messing around trying to learn languages. Yep. Skullcat said, "I kind of doubt that though, considering I had only been walking for like 6 months by then." Oh, he's continuing his potty training story. I love it. I love the dynamic here. we're jumping around from. Well, it's all linked, right? It's all connected. Potty training and learning Blender.
That means the first thing we have to draw is a toilet.
There you go. That's gonna be like our memorable first thing in Blender. We're gonna practice by creating a toilet, and once we accomplish that and get it all 3D rendered and textured, we're gonna save it. And it's like, what's the first thing you ever made in Blender? A toilet.
A golden outhouse. We'll convince Zucan to put it in Monsters Memories.
Oh,
Just be a joke just for 3 of us.
There's definitely got to be an outhouse, especially since Sean is living in Germany. When I was growing up, so when I immigrated here when I was 4 years old, I would go back to St. Petersburg every summer. So, you're probably familiar with geography, but for those that aren't, St. Petersburg is in Russia, and it's a couple miles away from Finland. And my grandfather's dacha, which is like a summer home, we had an outhouse. And I used to come back to America after the summer break would be over, and I would explain to all my friends what an outhouse was, because I lived in the rich suburbs of America, and nobody seemed to know what it was. Now I live around a bunch of country boys, and they know exactly what an outhouse is. Oh man, nothing like the smell of an outhouse. Let's see, it can be tough when you feel like Skullcat. Okay, there's nothing new. Let's go check on the wabbit. A jackrabbit,
There's
he's
like
back.
a die back there too.
Yeah, the jackrabbit is back.
Oh, he's up. Let's do it.
Okay, let me crack my knuckles.
Give me 1 second. Let me
med
get a
up
little bit of
first.
mana up.
Yep. This is intense.
All right, I'm ready. buffing and throwing hot on you. Since I know this is going to be a longer fight, I'm just going to kind of chill out with my casting.
Okay.
I mean, I have really good mana recovery. Honestly, being honest, I think it's a low P, but I'm gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna try to mitigate what I can. Not spend too much on it. Let's try 1 dot. Landed. Hey. He's not resisting. I resisted that one. And that one too. There we go. Okay. Crit heal. Nice.
Oh no! I was not paying attention to that. Alright, I'm pulled in. We're back in the battle. Whoa, I just got a critical heal on myself.
Nice.
That's cool that you can crit heal.
Yep. Every time I put well, one of the hots I put on you. Oof. Thank goodness. One of the hots I put on you does a straight heal first, and then does the hot. And the start of this fight, I crit healed you. Hey, now we both have a bear. Fantastic.
Yeah, that was intense.
Hey man, that's some good looting right there.
Heck yeah. I also got a rabbit foot and a rabbit ear.
Foot is used for alchemy. I'm not sure about the ear yet.
So, let's see. Skullcat said, what's your 6 ability, by the way? 6 ability is Edict of Celestial Might, a sacred word of power that pulls the target within 20 meters of your location. So I guess it's like a tool to pull with. Oh, the clouds look really nice right now. You want to tell me what they drop? I can't talk tonight.
Man, I love the lighting. Even like I know they're going to update it and fix all that stuff, but I'm watching the light rays go through the clouds right now. It looks so cool.
Yeah, like over here. Yeah, and right here. It's so nice. I mean, and that's the cool thing about monsters and memories too, is that they have the same capabilities because they're using the Unity engine. So I don't know if you saw the latest footage with the moons and everything. Each moon is its own source of light.
Nice.
So even though it's dark, you know, there's different phases of the moon. And sorry, I apologize. I'm specifically talking about Monsters and Memories, but it's you can have like 3 full moons or like a new moon or a crescent moon, and it will change the lighting in the area, you know. But I'm sure that they're going to be implementing a lot of other stuff. I kind of like the realistic clouds because when you look at it, they still have a pastel-y effect to them. So I really hope that they just keep it like this and just improve on it. But the way the clouds are casting the light over everything is super immersive.
Yeah, diffusing the light. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Looks
really
really good.
cool. It looks, and like where the clouds are thicker, it looks like, oh, there might be a storm over there. And I think at one point, gosh, I forgot. I was saying his name all night, but then I forgot the developer for Pantheon. Goodness, what's his name? The main developer.
Chris Perkins.
Yeah, Japa. That's
Yeah.
Japa at one point said that they actually plan on implementing it so you can see like a cloud brewing in a storm brewing in the like in another area. You know what I mean?
That's gonna be really cool.
Making it global weather basically, which is very interesting. I've never seen that done before.
I have a class resource. So what?
Scruffy Bard said Joppa, thank you. So, man, what really sucks right now is I'm having such a good time and I don't want to go. But
It's that time.
yeah, I have to be responsible. I got to get my 4 hours of sleep before taking the kids to school and then working.
It's all good, man. Yep,
Yeah.
nope, it's all good, bud.
I'm
gonna stick around for a while. So
Are you gonna stay at this area, or are you gonna go back to?
not without you, man. I want to run around and get I can get resources, but I'm not gonna do any more fighting. I do not do well on my own. Well, I do fairly well, but I can't take on mobs like that without you. I'm gonna keep getting crafting stuff tonight. I think I'm gonna try and see if I can solve the fasteners issue.
Tell
I
you
got some
what.
chain armor for you tomorrow.
Tell you what. Let's do this. I'm 2 blues away from level 6. Let's power through this. Let's go get some boars.
Yeah.
Let's just go for it, man.
I need some boar updates. I think I need 2 more kills.
So. Oh, okay, this guy's fighting boars. Oh, he's got plate mail. Look at this guy.
Yeah, so I found those schematics too. As soon as I'm not broke, I'm gonna work on that for you. That's the chain. He's wearing chain. That's what I'm trying to make for you.
Oh no, this Gadai trapper's right here. Oh, okay.
And bugged out.
All right, come get this boar with me.
Yep, I'm with you. Buffing the boar, done.
He's orange to me, by the way.
Yep, all good. We got this.
Especially with all this updated gear I got.
run.
Oh no, I'm climbing. Yeah, I see what you mean. That's kind of annoying. Nice. Go ahead and get you what you need from that.
Low quality boar hide. That's new. All right.
I'm just gonna kill everything we see. This thing has some good HP on it. And the poison. One thing I can't stand about spiders is their poison ability.
I got you, buddy. I cure all poisons.
Nice. Oops. Didn't mean to loot that. Do you see any? I see a wild buck. There's a white and a yellow one.
Pull the yellow one.
Okay. Pulling the yellow one. Friendly reminder to anyone rewatching this stream in the future, this game is still in development and there's placeholder textures and graphics in the game. Just in case people think we're playing a final game. This is evidence that they are very self-aware and they're doing a great job. And you know,
Or
this
respawn at the top of the hill.
this whole seasons thing is brilliant, because what I was suggesting is they should just open up the alpha testing and, you know, like charge people like a reoccurring monthly amount or something like that for whoever wants to be like a beta or an alpha tester. But they decided to do it differently, which is the same thing, you know, pledgers getting access. So I thought that was really cool. I think
Yeah,
out
like I talked about before, like I would absolutely pay for, you know, a subscription and you know, box fee for this game as is right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. The key factor is, can you have fun in the game? And always find something new to do. If the answer is yes, then just go for it. If the money helps you complete the game and you're giving us some value in return, then I think it's a win-win. Because I'm definitely getting value out of this.
Agreed.
So I don't miss my 50 pesos that I paid for this. 5 more of those and I'm gonna level up. Alright, pulling a deer. You keep doing what you're doing, I'll be alright. You can save your mana.
The first hot is already a cost for mana.
Okay, cool.
The second hot, which is twice the healing, is way more expensive. So that's the PCle. Ready to have a snare in this game.
Yep. Hopefully the druid has the classic snare.
I'd even be happy with him making a bola as a bola as a craftable item or something.
Oh, I see a boar.
Yeah, there were 2 back there where we just came from.
Oh, okay. I hope they're not social. Oh, they're social.
Come on.
Okay. I don't know if this... well, this one is yellow, so we should be alright. We just gotta be very careful. If you pull aggro on yourself, let me know.
I'm assisting you through macro, so should not pull aggro. Okay, somehow I got aggro on the second one, and I haven't touched it, so I don't know.
I got him back. Why are you running if you're social?
Did not have that mechanic in the game yet. Debuffing.
I'm attacking a king rabbit just to get rid of the placeholder.
Okay. Getting this boar out here just momentarily.
Alright, and let me just look down here. I see a white deer. Okay, they're both white. I mean, we can knock them out while we wait for the respawns. Let's jump down.
Good.
He's got the boar.
There's another one up here. Two more up here.
Oh, crap. Okay, where?
Yep. Just keep on coming up here.
Alright, let's finish. I got a buck on me, just so you know.
Oh, okay. Take care of that.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that. Look. Skullcat, so that hammer thing, apparently it stuns the mom.
Everything? I know not of what you speak.
So that he was asking me what ability number 6 does. It's Edict of Celestial Might, and it basically stuns the target. Okay, so then I'm gonna go ahead and pull. Ready?
Yep.
Skullcat said, "Oh, that's neat." Atari said, "I like when they add reasons to use different weapons, since I think most of us default to long swords." Yeah, I like that too.
I noticed with the shaman, I don't know if it's the same for you, but I have abilities that are added that were kind of like the the heavy slash and the shiv and the bash. I have more abilities now that are in my book that were automatically there. I didn't buy the scroll like that. They just appeared, and they're like a tier 2 version of the bash and the shiv and the heavy slash.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all weapon dependent. And I'm trying to figure out how to use my current one. It's called Spirit Strikes. It deals 50% weapon damage and increases class resource by 20%. I don't have a class resource, and at least not to my knowledge anyway. And it's not giving me mana back, so I think I'm gonna switch back over to the axe.
Interesting. So I was wrong about the hammer. So it has a picture of a hammer, but I can use it with my sword. And I think what it did is it pulled the target to me, so it teleports the target to you. So it's kind of like a
Nice.
Thor hammer. That's actually exactly what it is. It's like, imagine if Thor used his hammer like a boomerang and to pull mobs to him. That's pretty much what it just did. Do you see any mobs?
Not for the moment.
Watch, I'll do it, guys. Ready? I just yeeted a deer at me. That was hilarious. That actually might come in handy when things are running away from you. I'm gonna try that right now. So don't kill it. When it starts running away, I'm gonna do that. Okay, it's running. It's running. Watch this. Come back here. Oh, that was tight.
Awesome.
That reminds me of Mortal Kombat. Like, come here. Alright. Just a couple more kills. Any more, I like when they add reasons. It looks like Righteous Flame costs Wrath too, by the way. It lasts 20 seconds, so spamming is kind of a waste, I think. Oh, that looks kind of funny. No, it looks absolutely hilarious and funny. I love it. I love quirky stuff like that. I like it too because normally I'm used to stuff that slows mobs down and tries to keep them away. So I like the fact that it's something different to use it to like pull it towards you. So like think of the different use case scenarios. Let's say you're fighting like 6 mobs and you're tanking all 6 mobs, but one of the mobs runs off to the side and starts bashing your cleric. And that's very powerful, and it can one-shot the cleric if it wanted to. And when it runs off to aggro the cleric, you use Edict of Celestial Might to basically yank it back to you. So it never even makes it to your cleric. Does that make sense? It's like crowd control. Alright, I'm pulling the next boar. Hopefully that made sense.
I got you. It's cool. It just kind of like hops in the air like that.
Yeah. Skullcat said, yeah, that makes sense. Because that way, like, especially like in a dungeon, that way you don't have to like move to a different location. You just pull it, but force it to come back to you. Keep all the mobs on you while you're tanking. I love that.
There it
Ding,
is.
level 6. Yeah.
Congrats, sir.
Thank you, my man. All right. So it's officially 2:30. We're going to put a end to episode 5 of Chill Play for Pantheon Rise of the Fallen. Skullcat said, yeah, or maybe to tag a mob off your monk when he pulls a train. That's a good point. I don't know if it would work, or just bring the whole train to you, lol. And he said, congrats. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. And thank you, Vante, because I had a blast.
Not a problem, brother. Anytime and every time.
I look forward to us doing this again soon. I'm excited about the new gear that we got tonight.
Oh yeah, Fat Lutz, man.
Yeah,
Sneaky's gonna be super jealous.
well, it's going to motivate him to come on, you know.
Yep.
So, overall, just want to say thank you to everyone. Give me one quick sec while I do that. So, Dodger, always a pleasure. Skullcat, I appreciate you. Devin, thank you for stopping by. Scruffy Bard, I appreciate you being here, brother. Zukin, always a pleasure to have you and the rest of your team come by anytime. Stay a while. Atari, thanks for the chat. And I think that covers it for everyone, so I hope everyone has a great night. And I'll hit you up tomorrow, Vante. See you later, Vante.
Have a good night, man. I'll be here.
Have a good night.
Peace out.
See ya.